Top 10 Awesome Facts You Love About Akita Inu. Described by AKC as courageous, dignified, and profoundly loyal. Akita Inu is a graceful dog breed. These majestic dogs have an aura of confidence all around them and are afraid of literally nothing. This breed is more than equipped to face any situation due to its intelligence. Akita Inu is referred to as the symbol of longevity and happiness. There are many fascinating facts about Akita Inu, and we have compiled an informative list of all their quirky attributes. Number 1. Akita Inu is considered national treasure in Japan. It takes a lot to be considered a national treasure of any country, let alone a country with strict standards as Japan. But Akita Inu has all the necessary attributes to be adored and loved by a whole nation. Akita Inu is respected highly in Japanese societies. In fact, they were held so highly in the classical period that their ownership was reserved for people with royal blood flowing through their veins. Even many nobles were not allowed to keep this respectable dog as pets. Their royal perks did not stop there, and they were regarded as true royals due to their deep association with the royal household. Furthermore, these dogs hold so much symbolic significance in Japanese societies that every newborn is gifted with their statue in order to wish the newborn with happiness and long life. Number 2. There are two types of Akita Inu. Akita Inu generally comes in two types. The Japanese type is the original breed and has been around for centuries, but there is a new kid on the block. The relatively new breed is called the American Inu dog. It may sound strange to hear that the American Akitas and Japanese Akitas, even having the same ancestral bloodline, are two different breeds of dogs. The main difference between the American Akita and its Japanese counterparts is appearance. American Akita has a bear-like face with a heavy bone structure, whereas Japanese Akitas possess a more fox-like resemblance. This resulted from years of interbreeding by American breeders to produce Akitas which are larger and aggressively looking. Number 3. It was first brought to the US by Helen Keller. Helen Keller, whom everyone admires, was a fan of Akita Inu. She was the first person to import Akita into the United States officially. It is said that, when Helen Keller visited the Akita region of Japan, which is the hometown of the Akita breed, she came across this breed and was instantly captivated by it. She was told of an Akita named Hachiko, who waited for his owner at a train station for 10 years after he died in an accident. She then received her first Akita as a gift and named him Kenzan Go. She brought Kenzan Go to the United States in 1937. Number 4. Its size is imposing. Akita Inu is one of the largest Japanese dog breeds, and that's why they have a long history of being used as guard dogs, a job description they really excel at. A male member of this breed can easily weigh anywhere between 100 to 130 pounds. Their normal range for height is usually 26 to 28 inches. Their female counterparts, although being comparatively small, can still reach an imposing height of 24 to 26 inches. At the same time, their weight measures up to 100 pounds. Their impressive sizes make them a good deterrent against any intruders, and that, along with their calm behavior and sleek appearance, gives them a very noble look. Number 5. They can easily become aggressive. If you haven't encountered with this breed before, you might have noticed their intimidating first impression. Akita Inu can be frightening, especially when someone invades their personal space. Akita Inus are large dogs and were essentially bred for guarding nobility in feudal Japan. Because of this, Akitas are considered to be regal, and we can see that in their behavior. If you want to make a friend of them, give them a chance while being respectful, and it might be your next best friend. Commonly when a dog is getting furious or is going to attack, we know because there are some visible signs. The dog would start barking, growling, or it may change its stance in preparation to attack. But this is not the case with American Akita. Akita will show no warning before its attack. This is an important aspect of Akita Inu's temperament that owners should be aware of in order to avoid accidents. Number 6. They are mostly calm and composed. We have heard that opposite reacts. Same is the case with Akita Inu. Akitas have a calm personality along with an aggressive and intimidating temperament. This makes them among the best breeds to have as a household pet. They are warier towards strangers and would switch to their aggressive side immediately if they sense danger. But, if everything is restful, you would find them of calm nature, especially when the Akita Inu training of personality is carried out in the right way. Contrary to their alert and vigorous nature, American Akita is not much of an active breed. Some people may disagree considering their built and body, but Akita Inu owners are well aware of this situation. It's essential for American Akita's owners to indulge them in some physical activity to maintain their health and physique. This will help to calm their temperament and to address behavioral issues. Number 7. They like to be in control. This dog is loyal to its core and loves nothing more than following its owner's commands. After all, they like to show off their high intellect. But that comes with caviar of its own, as their high intelligence might make them a little stubborn. They can often have plans of their own, and it's tough to shift their attention from something once they make up their mind. All this might sound adorable, and to some extent, it really is. But still, this behavior should not be left unchecked, as it can cause your dog to start considering you as submissive. And believe me when I tell you that you don't want to live in a household dominated by an Akita Inu. One exciting thing about these dogs is that they consider eye contact as a form of aggression, and that should be taken care of through proper training. Otherwise, it can be a constant source of anxiety for you in the future. Number 8. They do not like to share. Though most dog breeds are willing to share, this is not the case with our Akita Inu. Taking it to the next level, because of their dominant personality, Akitas are not only fond of sharing food with other pets, they are also quite possessive towards their owner. They wouldn't share its owner even with other people. Their possessive nature is why it is suggested that they shouldn't be kept in a household that already has other pets like hamsters and cats. This breed also refuses to share their living space with any other animal, and prospective owners must be ready to respect this. This might sound like a major problem, but if the Akita puppies are thought of respecting boundaries from the start, they would learn to appease. Number 9. They are family dogs. Yes, we know Akita Inu comes off the guarding group, but it's Akita Inu, expected to be multidimensional. Akita Inu can prove to be a great family dog. Although this canine has an instinct of an alpha dog, it can integrate very easily into families. Surprisingly, they are remarkably tolerant of playful kids and never get tired of jumping around with them. Some Akita Inu has even earned the sacred status of being the cuddle buddies of their owners. However, there can be a little difficulty in adopting them as a family pet at first. Akita Inu may take some time and training to get used to the family. But once they get adapted to their new environment, they are second to no other family dog. Number 10. They love snow. Being originated in Akita, the coldest and mountainous prefecture of Honshu. These breeds are well adapted to cold environments. They have developed a resistance towards cold temperature as a result of years of development, and their large and webbed feet are there as proof. They would prefer to live in low temperatures, and you would find them more active and happier during the winters, because during the winters, they love to play in the snow. Cold and snowy places are where they really shine at. Their thick coats and sturdy and muscular bodies are what make them so well adapted to cold places. On the opposite side, this breed is really not made for places with above average temperatures, and prolonged exposure to heat can even cause medical problems in them. That's why it is not suggested to get an Akita Inu if you live in places like Southern California and Florida.